Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civ 5, Gods and Kings as the Byzantine Empire, and thank you so much for all your comments. We continue to find out all kinds of exciting things and features about this expansion, kind of more or less on the fly, so there's still going to be plenty of that. Oh, and thanks to everyone who pointed out that this is Nicaea, or Nicaea. I'm not used to seeing it spelled this way with an A, so I was like, C-A, that must be a Ka sound, right? So I was like, Nicaea, yeah, so Nicaea is how I think I'm used to seeing it pronounced. So that is extremely handy. So we've had a little bit of back and forth discussion in the comments about exactly what to do militaristically, and there's just back and forth, and I'm still low on the soldier demographic, so I think it's still a good idea to pad out my demographic a little bit. Some people are suggesting picking up the tech to upgrade my my swordsman into longswordman, which I think is probably a pretty solid idea, very much so. So I think I'm going to queue things up that way. There's nothing wrong in that direction. Forges are fine if something happens. Iron, which is over here, and here, actually, that's not a bad bonus. That being said, I think expansion is still an okay way to go. We still got a good bottleneck here if Persia does try to do something. So we have a fair amount of flexibility in terms of doing something. There's no way for me to steal this iron, huh? That's too bad. And it's a 6 as well. The other thing that people have pointed out is that missionaries, as well as great prophets, can enter enemy territory, or they can enter foreign territory without an open borders agreement, which I was not aware of, and changes things dramatically. Knowing that I could spread my religion to Persia changes things a lot. In fact, we might just be able to make friends with Persia. Yeah, we'll see. But also that I need to actually spread the religion to city-states as well. Of course, we still haven't met that many of them. We need to get some boats out and checking out the ocean. Anyway, for now, I'm going to finish these barracks, and I may build maybe another bowman or two, because ranged weapons really do make a big difference, just to buff our score, but also they're going to fight off pretty well, and then we're going to upgrade our swordmen to longswordmen, and then we should be in good shape. Anyway, let's continue the game. And then I was going to say we're going to expand down to this little peninsula right here, since there seems to be a lot of value in doing that. Now I can't enter Persian territory, so you know what? I'm going to check out up here. Right, and also apparently you don't have to be in a city. Some people said it's got a range of 10 or something like that, and I don't know. Is there a way to just see spread religion? Too much text. 10 hexes. That's any city that has majority religion exerts that pressure. That's natural spread. That's not the action necessarily. Anyway, this should convert all 3 population to that, so I guess we'll just do this. And what do we have here? 2 followers. So if I do that, I would effectively build like 1,000 local faith? What was that pop-up? I don't know. Anyway, but I still have my missionary. He still has... okay. He should still have strength to do some more conversions. So we may actually not have to worry, since this does auto-spread. That's true. Nicaea would have gotten a lot of pressure from Constantinople. So I might have wanted to convert Adrianople over here, but more importantly, I probably should have just sent it to Persepolis. And now, of course... Yeah, well, that took a long time. So apparently the AI does not weight the terracotta army very highly. So if ever you want it, you don't necessarily have to rush it. I mean, that might just be a one-time example. Oh, we also have to convert city-states, which actually is probably more important. Right, I'm going northwards. Yeah, so, like, for example, let's go over here and convert Warsaw, maybe? It's the only one I know about, isn't it? How do I, unselect this stupid function? Warsaw and Monaco. What do you want? You want research, right? I have the lead with 1 technology, hooray. Oh, and a great admiral, right. And largest culture. Well, there's Monaco. we already have iron, but we're going to want to hook up more because we're actually capped on it. Still, that should happen pretty organically. Yeah, either one of those tiles is fine. I don't think I'm going to spend money on it. I could be spending money on converting people, but I think A, I'm going to save it for upgrades, and B... Okay, listen, just follow the road. That's going to make me feel a lot better if you just did that. And B, oh, city-states. I'm definitely going to work on claiming some of those. You want ivory, which presumably I still have some extra, I hope. I think people have pointed out they're only going to ask you this if you have extra, I'm hoping. For quite a bit of money, actually. So it's 150 gold over that. Yeah, I mean, it's a fine amount of money. It's probably all her money. I'm willing to do that. In fact, if anything, Isabella's just going to get squashed at some point, and then I'll get my ivory back. No, that was my last ivory. What the hell? What? Ask me for my last ivory. What the hell is that crap? That's kind of awkward. Why? I hate that you don't get those details on that screen. I may be just missing it. That's entirely possible, of course. What are you doing? Oh, you're building a road. You know what? Go ahead and also help build a road here. The quicker we can complete that trade route, the better. Is there a road here? There is. It doesn't look like it goes straight through, but there we have it. So barracks is about to finish. I'm actually curious to see if that's going to affect our military rating. We're at 40,890. Just barely. It might also be just a population growth thing. Interesting. No, it doesn't connect up here, but there's quite a lot of continent left. See, I'm happy I've got this road. The speed of transit is just so good. I wonder, is there any chance there's a barbarian over here? Oh, apparently missionaries can move through rough terrain pretty quickly. Location, no visibility. Rival terrain, there it is. Unwelcome evangelists can enter rival territory without open borders, but lose some of their strength every turn. Right. So you can't go deep into enemy territory. So there are many things I want, including the fact that I just traded away that stupid happiness. Grr. But I do want to build one bowman, especially since I've got the barracks here. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then it may be a settler for down here. We have to get an ivory back, apparently. Well, look at this. There's like so much of it kicking around. Isabella to enter the medieval age. We've got a population growth, so we have hardly any happiness left over. Temple finished here. Lovely. In fact, here we're going to build ourselves a Colosseum. Granaries are good. Markets are good, because we're going to have some money problem until we get that kicked in. But the happiness is also going to be a bit of an issue, especially if I want to expand again. So, what the hell's going on over there? Alright, I think my missionary is probably going to be okay. Oh, he has huge movement. I don't like that I can't see. What are the odds of there being a barbarian there? Probably pretty low at this juncture. Route 2 canceled, yeah, because they're getting each other away, but that's fine. Alright, you decided to hook up the deer before the iron. That's okay. We're going to go over here and get the deer online. Whoops. I guess that was fine. I guess we were done. I thought it was going to cycle me to the next unit.
Education is the best provision for old age.
Alright. Trade routes, yay. I can bombard. What is this? Oh, Trireme. Looks like the graphics a little different. I don't know. And thanks to everyone who pointed out that until later ships in later eras, ships do not have any ranged attacks anymore. I knew that they were introducing melee ships, but I didn't realize all the old ships were being replaced in functionality. It's kind of interesting. Stone's pretty good, but I'm actually already standing here too. Stone is like super good, obviously, because of the whole faith thing, but I'm already standing there. So at this point, we should definitely be fine. Warsaw Warrior. And apparently, so it spreads to like nearby cities. I don't actually have to be in the city to do the spread. So we'll see. It's kind of going to be annoying here. I'm not sure I can do it from the water. Alright, you can return here. Good work escorting. Yeah, probably should have converted this on the way, but that's fine. We're going to pop some more out. And apparently the profits are really a lot better. And I would have been better off, yeah, getting that great profit Granary. I have a lot of money. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna convert this guy and then spend him to flip him over to my side. It's not like I need culture that much, but the furs would be extraordinarily nice. And actually, what does Monaco have? Monaco has silk, which would also be fine. Actually, I should have checked. Neutral personality. Okay, that's fine. Because the hostile ones decay faster. Friendly personality would be even better, actually, but... I'm there now. So we're going to get another bowman. Let's see what that does to us. Still 7. How far does this freaking go? Holy crap. Very interesting sort of serpentine continents we ended up with. Alright, you're going to position yourself here on that. Excuse me. Oh, something caught in my throat all of a sudden. Wow. You can certainly go and build that farm. I have no opposition to that. And I guess that's as close as I can get. Can't spread from here. Can embark. And yeah, I'll probably have to land. Okay, bowman finished. I think that's going to be it for military strength. I've got a huge blockade. If Persia attacks me, while they can go around, the AIs almost certainly, this is going to be their goal just because of proximity. So I'm going to be well enough defended that I don't have to worry about it, and I can flip my attention to expanding and happiness. Now, happiness is going to be alleviated a little bit once I get the fur online. Still, I think I'm going to build a Colosseum because I'm almost certainly going to get population growths very shortly. I'm still on default focus everywhere. Yes, good. So I'm going to do that, and then it'll be... right, this guy was like that. Why aren't you moving? Oh, alright. A little bit of pressure. Some pressure there, which doesn't really matter. Yeah, and it's probably not reaching here. Oh, no, we've got one follower with a little bit of pressure. That's really cool. One follower of Quilism for free. And we are generating quite a bit of faith right now. Kaboom. Alright, this has got to be the end. Yeah. Still, that's quite interesting. Oh, I can spread from the ocean. How cute. It's going to convert 4 people over, which will make this the majority religion. Blammo. Will it not? I don't know. Let's see what happens next turn. You can just freeze, and you can build that. Oh, you probably stopped because you saw that guy, which is fine. Okay, good. Still at 0 of 30. What's going to happen next turn? Oh, yeah, 4 followers. And shouldn't he go to 15? We'll see what happens. Oh, right, it's not instant. It will go up. So I probably don't want to spend money on it until it hits the 15, because I'm betting it doesn't give me 15 on top of whatever I have. I mean, it might, but I'd hate to waste it. I suppose I could, at this juncture, just spend some money on Monaco. Get the silk. I don't know, that's not a terrible idea. I wish I found more city-states, though, because I'd really like to, say, get some religious ones. Look at this! 539! What the frack is going on here? Oh, man, I'd love to just, like, enter some sort of cheat mode so I could watch what the hell. Probably Russia. Some people have pointed out that if I go to the religious overview and hover over Christianity... Or was it when I was founding the religion and I was mousing over the symbols, it had announced that it was Catherine or Russia or something had founded. 8 cities do Christianity. Wow. If I want to convert, if I want to win that, I gotta convert our continent. Yeah. I don't have enough faith, but I think there's going to be a lot of that. We're going to win the religious war. Alright, next turn. Friendship with China, I think I'm okay with. Yes. No! God damn it! I keep clicking the wrong thing in these diplomacy screens. clicked the top one expecting that to be like the positive thing, and I think I said, no, I prefer to go alone. The problem with trying to keep up a higher pace while talking is very challenging. It leads to many misclicks, like not declaring war on Greece. You know, let's go over here and just bombard these guys. They keep popping these out, and we can be farming these guys for a little more XP. So that would be nice. Alright, so Colosseum's about to finish. I could scoop out his borders. Probably walk missionaries through there much easier without losing faith. I know, and people keep talking about the gold thing, but for this I'm actually quite willing to do again. Alright, let's do it. And I can send... Yes. I can send my knight in here, get another scout. I guess I'd scouted most of this already once. Soften them up this way. And see if we can finish them off at the moment. I don't think so. Just gonna have a few too many hit points unless we get a really lucky roll. Let's leave you on alert mode there for now. So we are going to add a settler in here. Wow, yeah, we just got that Colosseum in time to keep positive. But there we go. I can purchase. You know what? I'm going to save up for Great Prophet at this point. We're not going to be too far away from it, and the Great Prophets can convert like twice as many things apparently. So we'll just wait for that to happen. And next turn, Machu Picchu. Wasn't I rushing for the Hagia Sophia? Isn't that what I really... No, wait, I've already built that. That's how I got the thing. Angkor Wat, culture and gold from new tiles, yeah. That would actually be quite good, but we do need more Colosseums. It's going to just become harder and harder as we expand, unfortunately. One thing I really liked in the... how far are you? 3 turns. Okay, I won't buy a tile then. One thing I did really like in the Vanilla Enhanced mod is the fact that they changed it to... You just need 75% of your cities to have... the buildings to be able to build the special wonder for them. I don't know if I've fortified or alerted this one. I'm just making sure he's on alert status. Just makes it a lot easier to satisfy it and not annoying, like, oh, you just planted a new city, you've just kind of screwed yourself. It's like, well, why does every city have to have it? I understand you have to have sort of a culture of, you know, Colosseums being important or something like that. In which case the 75% rule makes a lot of sense. A lot of hammers here if we were working it. And of course the faith, which we'll want eventually. Ah, we do get faith out of this tile, which is nice. And this one. So, the Tundra bonus, a lot of people said, oh, it's not that important because all you're going to be working these crappy tiles. Well, sort of. But actually, the thing is, the deer tiles will all generate faith, which is cool. My base tile generates faith, which I don't think the cities normally do, no. And I think this quarry would generate 2 from the quarry, and it's generating a 3rd one from the Tundra thing. So, Nisia is actually going to be generating quite a bit of faith, just sort of automatically, which is good. And I'm hoping that our military ratings can go up quite a bit once we get the our swordmen converted to longswordmen. They should be able to smash the pikemen if we get into a war. And then we can start thinking aggressively as well. Some people advocated spending some money here to push out our culture, but I'm going to wait. I don't know if it's super critical. Okay, it's close. Just 6 more turns, and then we can buy these guys up. We'll have lots of happiness, and we're going to have enough happiness to do that until then. You can probably go and hook this up. And actually, I should be building some trade posts. Just a few here and there. Customs house, huh? Why don't you come and explore that? Yeah, just a few, just for a little bit of extra money. And I do have to get my markets online. And I need some mines in these hills, actually. Especially Constantinople is huge right now. It could really be taking advantage of that considerably. I mean, it is working improved tiles, which is the important part, but production is very important, so I would actually quite like to be able to actually have production. And in fact, I think another settler. That's what I'm going to put out. Or, sorry, another worker is called for. Settler is going to come down here. Let's down up 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Really, I could go here and have no overlap. But a little overlap is going to happen. The thing is, unless these cities reach like gargantuan size and have no real good specialists, it's never going to work every tile. So some overlap is fine. So I'm thinking here it's going to be a lot stronger for the young city. It's going to have a lot more special tiles without any cultural pops. And it's going to be able to work a little bit more good stuff rather than just water tiles. So I like that spot quite a bit. Yeah, and I may actually want to... you know what? I'm going to pull one bowman back. I'm not sure about crossing the water, though. Cancel that. To defend here, just in case there's an amphibious landing by the AI. Okay! So that may change a few things. I see. Do we want to take the dickish route or the friendlier route? You know, I gotta knock him down a little bit and take some of his cities at some point, so let's go ahead and just, like, be full-on dickish here. Oh, he has Monaco. Of course he's going to do that while my freaking cataphract is completely out of position. He doesn't one-shot it. I don't know if I can make it to the ocean, though. Depends on how the zone of control works here. I think I'm going to be okay. I think I can escape to the water. So, alright. What did it cancel? The open borders. Right. Now's a good time. Let's pick up Warsaw. It's pretty close. Unless we want to spend the money on units, but I like the idea of having an ally at this point. Quest was still the 4 technologies and 3. So we're not going to get that and that. Only 40 influence. Yeah, they made these slightly less good than they were. We are the primary religion, though. Or we could just buy units. We're 2 turns away from steel too and upgrading things. You know what? I'm going to end this video here, but most likely I'm going to end up spending the money on units. I'll buy one in Adrianople over here, and probably in Constantinople as well. Probably. Okay, you first of all need to cancel your movement. All right, you're good there. I'll probably want a catapult or 2 to strike back. Now, first we have to assume a completely defensive posture. That's number 1. So actually, a couple of bowmen would actually be the most called for. Is probably what's going to happen. But anyway, we're going to continue this next time. So leave your opinion on our battle plans in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.